Welcome back to the Fresh Shopping Network. We're here in Napanee, and we're broadcasting again from L.J. Wagner Home Interiors as we continue focusing on other great Napanee businesses. And Courtney's going to be talking right now to Sherry Hunter of We Fix It Sweeper Company. And Sherry's been a guest on our other programs in the past, and a great downtown Napanee business.
That's right. Sherry, thank you so much for being with us today. And again, from We Fix It Sweeper Company in downtown Napanee. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what services you guys offer, what you do as a company?
We repair all makes and models of vacuums, including the in-home demonstration models that you might buy, like the Kirby Electrolux TriStar Rainbow. We carry all the bags, accessories, filters for most of the popular brands. And if there's something you can't locate, we can help you locate that.
Great. And I was telling you earlier that my vacuum, I think I swept up my entire Christmas tree last year, and it makes a really high-pitched noise. You said after Christmas you guys get a lot of business from that.
Yeah, after Christmas. Not our sales, but we do a lot of repair, getting the needles and whatnot out of the machines. Not very good for them.
Well, tell us a little bit about your history. You were able to get those needles out because you've been in the business for a while, correct?
Yeah, we've been there 11 years now, serving Napanee, and my husband Rich and I, and he has over 21 years experience in the vacuum business.
Great. Well, this is something that I think a lot of people need to consider. I think instead of maybe buying a new vacuum, get it repaired, obviously, correct?
Right. A lot of things are just normal maintenance, upkeep that you need to do, like your car or whatever. You do the same thing for a vacuum. And it's just, we can take care of that for you, get it up and running like new.
And filters are always hard to find, I think, personally. I go in the store and I get overwhelmed, but you guys are probably there to help them find the correct one, right?
Right. If we carry a lot of the popular ones, but if there's something you're having trouble finding, we can get that for you, look it up, and get you back in business on that end.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Sherry. Why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers your address and phone number?
Okay, we're at 106 North Main Street, and that's downtown Napanee, and we are there 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday, Saturdays 9 to noon, and 574-773-7940.
All right, thank you so much, Sherry. Sherry Hunter from We Fix It Sweeper Company.
Well, Sherry could be a co-host on this show as well. I mean, you've got Cheryl and Sherry and Barb. I mean, I tell you what, all of our Napanee businesses doing a great job talking about their products and doing the co-hosting here on the program today. Well, up next is Natural Solutions at 110 East Market in Napanee. The phone number is 773-3423. And Courtney, I know you're all about health and nutrition. And it's important, isn't it, especially this time of year, to begin talking about getting your immune system up. And there's probably no better way in the world to do that than with the Noni product. And a lot of people have heard of this product. Noni 100 is the 100% Noni juice liquid dietary supplement. It's right here. And it's something that, quite frankly, everybody should be looking at right now.
I think so too, especially with the fall. We talked about allergies in the last segment and things of that nature. It's good to be on some kind of vitamin, multivitamin, to keep your immune system strong and healthy through these next coming seasons. And I think personally, this is just a personal thing, when I take a liquid, I feel a little bit more healthy than the pills where you're not really tasting. It kind of tastes weird, the pills do, but when you do a liquid, I feel a lot stronger when I do that. But the Noni 100 you can find at Natural Solutions here in Napanee. It's the #1 doctor recommended Noni juice, and from the also #1 from the health food stores. So this is a great product, a great place to find it, Natural Solutions. And now's the time to maybe be considering something to keep your immune system up, to keep healthy, not just through the seasons, but through this season, but through all seasons.
That's right. And you hit on a great point. When you do take a liquid supplement like that, it does feel like you get immediate results. And you'll notice that with Noni because it's totally absorbable. And when you absorb a supplement such as Noni, it begins to assimilate quickly into your system. And that's why you feel that little rush. And it's a natural rush, which is cool.
I do. And I think some people are scared to taste these products, but from my experience, they've all tasted pretty good. And I kind of like that strong vitamin-y taste that they have. And it quickly gets in, you can get instant results.
There you go. Again, Natural Solutions at 110 East Market. Give them a call at 773-3423. Next up, John's Auto Spa. John's Auto Spa is your soft cloth car wash, and they do such a great job. This is one of your favorite sponsors, I think, isn't it?
It is. I am so excited that John has decided to come on the Fresh Shopping Network. This is such a neat place. I've never been to a car wash that is so cool. I mean, you walk in and you're like, you don't realize that you're in Napanee anymore. It is so neat. So got a little tropical setting there, and it's just a great place to take your car, especially in the winter when you kind of have the winter blues. Take it in there, and they will be washed away.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh, pun intended. Well, John's Auto Spa has a lot to do with the Napanee community as well, as they are really targeting helping others to raise money. And doing that has just gotten a whole lot easier at John's Auto Spa. If you'd like to look at a community fundraising program through John's Auto Spa, you can do it right now. It's great for schools, for churches. And what Ron Bedward tells me of our program, Courtney, is that the actual take on all of this, if you're doing fundraising, is 40%, Ron, right? 40% back to the organization. And so what a great way in a real novel car wash to generate some funds for your charity.
There you go, and you're supporting local business. So that's 40%. That's a good little give back there.
That's a lot. So check them out, John's Auto Spa, and we'll give you the address. They're located on US 6, which is 2000 East Market Street in Napanee. 773-7741 is the telephone number. You can go online at johnsautospa.com. Well, we have done some work with his and hers, I should say his, hers, and more salon. It's a salon, barbershop, tanning, and nail shop, and you've been over there as well, haven't you?
Hey, it's a great place to go. I am a fan of anything cosmetic. So as you can tell, there's always a different look, but great place in Napanee to go to get any of those services for his or her.
Yeah. And that's a great title, isn't it, to the business? His, hers, and more. And Sheila Losi and her staff do a great job. And Courtney, you're right. They help everybody. They've got the barbershop there. They've got the hair salon, the tanning beds, the nail tech services, the detox foot baths. They have it all. And great prices, too. Haircuts, $10. A beard trim, just $4. And we've seen Sheila trimming up her own husband over there at just pennies, really. The goatee trim is $1 less than the beard trim. So if you have a goatee, you're going to get by a little cheaper. Mustache trim, Courtney, is only $2.
$2 for that's pretty good. You don't want anyone messing up your mustache.
No. Now, if you want to go hairless, and a lot of guys like that shaved look, you can get the entire head shave for just $15 at his, hers, and more. And tell you just need to go in and see Sheila. She is a cut up. I like Sheila. No pun intended.
We are all about the puns today. I'm sorry about that.
His, hers, and more. Give them a call, won't you? 773-0210. And finally here, we want to just remind people that, again, that great auction is coming up real soon. It's the Care and Share Benefit Auction, and we might say just a little bit more about that in the last segment of the show, which is coming up in just a moment. So keep it here as we continue from Napanee.